And that's why you run thermals. Okay. That's how you wipe a free man out. How are we doing, boys and girls? Welcome to another Master Solo DMZ video, and we're going to be looking at the crossbow today. And as you can see in those clips, this thing is very strong, and this is going to be your best friend as a solo player. Like, I've got a massive grin on my face. I love it. It is awesome, and this is going to be one of my main guns I'll be using for quite some time. The cool thing about the crossbow is you can really spec it to how you want to play and how your play style is, and we're going to go through the bolts and why they can affect your play style. And you know, depending on how you want to play DMZ, you can change your bolts around. But there's going to be 4 attachments which I think are the best attachments you should have on the crossbow, and then the bolts are kind of like your choice. Okay, so we'll go into that, and I'm going to apologize, this may be quite a long video, so I know a lot of you like the long video, so you'll enjoy this. We're going to go through the actual build, talk about why we picked certain attachments and the bolts. For the people who just want to see the actual footage, you know, the game, I'm going to put timestamps in the description for you and along with the actual time bar, so you can go to the first game straight away and just watch it. And if you like what you see, you can obviously come back, right? So let's get straight into it. So I'm just going to go over the gun build first, starting with the arms. We're using the MnK arms, tuned for bolt accuracy and bolt velocity. And what this will do is give you plus for bolt velocity and damage range. And the only con really is aim down sight speed. And we're going to counter that with using a laser sight and the stock. So this is fine. This is going to help with that bolt velocity and help you be able to track targets a little bit easier. Now, you're going to use the VLK laser. All right. Go for the tuning here. Max to sprint for fire and nearly up on the aiming idle stability. Again, this is plus on aim down sight, aiming stability, and sprint to fire. So this kind of counters what we're kind of got the negatives from this. Okay, and the only negative from that is the laser shows, and I'm not really fussed about that. Now, the optic, we're using hollow firm. As you saw in that clip at the start, even if people smoke, you can see through the smoke and still tag people. And you can also bring smokes along with yourself and chuck smokes down on the ground near you or at people to stop them being able to see you, but you can still see them. That's a very strong thing you can do, considering this gun can pretty much one-shot most players as long as you hit them in the chest or head. Okay, so very strong scope, and this is the first time I use the scope. I never really used this scope before, but this is the first time. So tuning, we've gone far, and we're also gone with aim down sight speed. Right, now the next thing for the stock, we're using the FT Dart CB, tuned for aim walking speed and aim down sight. And the pros for it is aim walking speed and sprint speed. Okay, and the only negativity is aiming stability, which we don't really care about because it's a one-shot gun. All right, so these pluses are awesome, and the reason we want to build into strafe speed is you want to treat this gun as a kind of cover, pop out, shoot, pop back into cover, reload, pop back out at cover, shoot, pop back into cover, reload type of gun. Why is this strong? Because you remember in Ishika Island how shotguns are so strong? One of the reasons they're so strong is you do that same type of thing. You pop out of cover, shooting things, pop back into cover, reloading, and you're using cover to your advantage to try and take out PvE as much as possible without taking too much damage yourself. It's why they're so strong, right? Because they're dealing a lot of damage in one shot, and you're limiting the amount of damage you're getting by using cover a lot. And this is the same thing you can do with the crossbow, but the thing with the crossbow is you can use it in both maps, not just Ashika, and you can use it at further ranges. This is why it's very, very strong. You'll see that it can one-shot level 3 AI. I'll show you some examples of that. It can one-shot AI with riot shields, and it can one-shot players in level 3 vests if you shoot them in the chest at certain ranges. Okay, it deals a lot of damage, and it's such a handy gun to have on you as a solo player. It can really turn the tide of a fight for both PvE and PvP. Okay, so now let's look into the bolts. With the bolts, you can go 2 ways, okay? If you're a PvP, PvE player like myself, you kind of do everything, I think the explosive tip is the way forward, and what you do and how you treat the bow is it's your main source of dealing a high amount of damage as possible in one shot, right? When you need it the most against like the level 3 AI, against the shield bots, and against PvP. All right, it's not your main use gun where you're using it all the time, because it's going to be creating a lot of noise, explosions, and can cause you can get attract a lot of tension. So you want to be using it basically as your main damage dealing kind of thing, all right? But most of the time you'd be running around with an assault rifle, for example, and you'd use that to deal with all the kind of level 1 AI, level 2 AI with a silencer on that, go with that gun, right? It is very strong, and obviously you'll see this in the clips, which we're going to put up now. While I'm talking about this, you'll see some clips up here, just showing you examples of it taking out the level 3s, taking out the riot shield bots, things like that. You'll see that just on the screen while we're talking about it. Now, when it comes to if you're just like a PvE player and you're having a bad time against the PvE, maybe pushing you, things like that, I think the tear gas is actually really good too. And it's also not too bad against PvP. You're still down level 2 and level 1 players, and you'll also disorientate them at the same time. But what it does do is it disorientates the PvE and stops them from pushing you. So if they're all kind of clustered up, especially when you're in buildings, or when they kind of land on the chopper, from the chopper, if you just hit one, most of the people around you are all going to be disorientated too, and it just makes it so much more easier taking out all the PvE. It also means you can disorientate the shield bots. If you shoot the shield bot with it, it'll explode, off goes the gas, and then it starts choking, and you can then take them out, right? So really, really handy, real perfect way of just dealing with the PvE. Now, I do think, though, the explosive bolts are the best. So I think you should just try both out and just give it a go. And let me know in the comment section down below what you went with. I'm actually really interested to know what you guys went with when it comes to the actual bolts. When it comes to the tuning, you got hipfire accuracy, and we're gone with bolt velocity. All right. So hipfire accuracy and bolt velocity are the way forward, I think, with this. All right. So that is the build. Let's go into the firing range and just kind of give off some examples. So we can see it's nice and snappy, really great for that type of thing. And the reason why this gun is strong, again, I want to kind of sympathize the way you play this. It's playing it with cover. So if you see if there's a player there or PvE, it's shooting out, pop back into cover as fast as possible. And this is why it's so good, because you take hardly any damage, but you output so much damage at the same time, right? So you're gonna pop back into cover. You can crouch and popping into cover. If you like crouching or using something which is for crouching, right, you can just pop out of cover and just quickly shoot them without taking any damage. It's so strong for that kind of thing. Even for the further ranges, it's great to deal with those over there, right? So this is why I think the crossbow is just going to be really handy for PvE, PvP. For as a solo player, you're just limiting so much damage. And this is why we're built into strafe speed. You can see the strafe speed is really, really fast. It's going to take you a little time to get used to, the bullet velocity or the bolt velocity with this. But once you do, and once you master it, I think it's going to be an absolute killer. All right. And this is why I think the bolt is going to be one of my main used guns at the minute. Another thing, if you want to unlock the actual crossbow, there's 3 ways you can do it. I'm not going to go into huge detail onto it, but basically you can have someone drop it in DMZ and you'll unlock it. You can get it by doing the events, Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone. You don't have to do both. You can just do one of them, and you should be able to unlock it doing that. For me personally, how I unlocked it, I done it that way. I done Modern Warfare 2. I went onto hardpoint, and I basically just tried to kill people on the actual hardpoint. I had just defended it, and I got defender kills. I was getting assists. I was getting revenge kills. I was blocking up a lot of the requirements just by playing hardpoint and being in the actual circle. All right, so that's how I done it. And the other way is you can buy the bundle. I actually bought it because I do like the look of it. I think it's pretty cool and original. So I end up getting it that way too. But I have it in 2 ways. So it's up to you how you want to unlock it. But that is how you unlock it. But now what we'll do, we'll head straight into the gameplay. This is a game on the Sheikah Island doing a regain. And we just took this gun in. And you'll see how this turns out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you soon for some more DMZ. Right, what I'll try and do is we'll try and clear some strongholds, see what we can test out with this explosive bolt. I've been really enjoying it. It is pretty awesome, but it's just probably going to be my most used secondary gun at the minute. It's going to replace the sniper, I think, for a bit, because it's very good for both maps. Right, so let's head over here. Oh, hang on, let's get rid of these. There you go. So we're just taking these out already. These are nice. It's just the thing is, it does cause a lot of noise. It's the only bad thing. Oh, I hear someone coming right at us. Oh. Oh my days. Oh, thank you. I can now see you through the old smoke here. Well, that is how you take down a free man. Oh man, this thing is so awesome. These guys, I don't think they can believe that. I was like, what's going on? Right, it's well, at least that's the regain done, isn't it? What's he got? Nice, nice. Take all this. Don't need that. Ooh, do we go with the RPK? Do we go? Actually, what else have we got here? Oh, we got a KV broadside. Oh, lovely old job. And the flying rounds. Dirty boy. Dirty, dirty boy. Dragon rounds. Oh, hemlock. I think I'll take the hemlock instead because that'll just be a little bit better for my situation here. Already got some stronghold cards. Don't really need the ammunition box. Take the other selfie. That's fine. And we can, we'll take this. There we go. I'll take another stronghold just because I can farm a few, put some in my stash. Always handy to have in your stash just so you can do easy regain. So there's people over here. There's the extracts over here. I'm kind of going to go head that way because we've already gotten the purple gear. So we're kind of already on the roll here. But I might head towards a few strongholds first. So this is where you just want to use your assault rifle most of the time. If someone else on a boat I can hear, take out the level 1s with your assault rifle and the silencer, but this thing will deal with everything if not. I want to use it more than normal just because I want to just showcase the bow so much. It's so fun. So here you just pop out of cover, shoot. That was a double shot there. See what I mean? Like you can just pop out of cover, pop back in, and limit the amount of damage you're getting taken while dealing ridiculous amounts of damage to the PvE. You can shoot choppers. There we go. We just killed a lot of them there. Nearly blew up the plane. It's so fun. It's so destructive too. It's just so me. There's another free plate there, but we've pretty much got everything. We've got a large backpack now. Oh, that's where you do not want to use it, right up close to that. If you can't get away with it, it will also damage you. I'll see if there's any shield bots around here, but I don't think there is. It's also very good at hip fire too. It's not too bad at close ranges. Yeah, it's still very good for hip fire at close ranges. Oh, I missed that time. Right, let's just clear the rest of this out with the hemlock. Okay, I think that's all of them. Oh, got a chimney. I won't say no to a chimney. All right. Just reload this before we go out, just in case there's anyone about here. Someone's extracting at the place we wanted to go, so it could be a few people over there. Just have to be wary of that when we head over there. There's a few spawns that way. I'd actually be interested in what this does against the against Wally and obviously taking out or going through Takeshi's castle. And we'll definitely do that at some point for a video, I think. I'm not going to do it today, but I definitely will try that. Maybe either on stream or definitely for a video. There is some shooting going on over here, so we're going to be careful. Oh, there is a strong... Yeah, so there's a SAM site going on. There's a lot of things going on around this area, so we could get into a bit of... There's someone there. Oh, he's dead. Now, I don't know if he's dead. I don't know where his teammates are. Oh, there is his teammates, possibly. I missed that. I need to get used to like the bolt velocity. There we go. Oh, there's that a chunks there. That's a chunks right there. That's not good. Oh, we missed. That's not good. Ooh, no chunks. Chunks is not the time. Okay, nice. We need to run. Take him out quickly. Let's just get back. And not deal with chunks yet. Reload our stuff. This is where the crossbow isn't as powerful, and this is why I think it's kind of balanced, because if you muck your shot up, you know, there's a bit in time stream, you know, time in between where you kind of, you know, putting your next bolt back in and stuff like that, and that's where the kind of balance of this gun comes in. This guy is still up here. Oh, we missed him though. No, didn't get him. This is where I need to practice for the longer ranges. You can do longer ranges, but I'm not. Slightly higher. It's definitely got some bullet drop. Okay, so I need to aim that higher.
Ultra One, be advised, enemy attack helo is heading.
The bomb going out. Well, he's pushed over. Hello, boys.
Zero confirmed kills.
Bomb drone, by the way, is a very nice kill streak for solo players too. It is very dirty, very strong. We've got another one here just in case we need it. I don't know where the Mr. Captain Chunks is, but I have no idea where he is. Oh, they called in the... Oh, hello. They called in the chopper for us, which is really nice. So I think what we do is just Foxtrot Oscar. I think this is a Foxtrot Oscar. Oh, hello, gold bars. We need them for the challenges. Oh, crossbow. Gimme. I'll take the mortar over the bomb drone because it comes in handy. We'll get this dude up because he's pleaded for help so he can come and live another day. Alright. And there we have it. This is the explosive crossbow. Absolute beast of a gun. And you're going to see it a lot on, you know, in my videos. You'll actually see it a lot on streams. So if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see more footage of the crossbow. And I'll be happy to do it. You know, I'll definitely be happy to do it. So enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you soon for some more DMZ. Thank you so much, guys.